Episode 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 begins with Geto fighting Toji. Toji explains that he bypassed the Jujutsu high barrier through putting his weapons in a cursed spirit, then making the cursed spirit smaller until it can fit inside his body. Toji says that he was basically an invisible man because he has no cursed energy, and there were a bunch of fly heads roaming around in Jujutsu High. He says he would have attacked Riko first, but Toji prioritized Satoru instead, since he was a major threat to him because he has 6 eyes. Geto asks Toji how he knew which doors led to the Tombs of the Star and what happened to Kuroi. Toji replies by saying that his heavenly pact enhances all 5 of his senses, allowing him to see and sense difficult footprints and he says that Kuroi's probably dead, angering Geto. Geto throws everything he has at Toji, but he still gets obliterated, and Toji belittles the 3 for losing to a man like him who can't even use curse techniques. Toji decides that he will not kill Geto, as he is a curse manipulator and doesn't know what will happen if he dies. At the same moment, Toji finally remembers that he has a son, which is Megumi. After that, Toji drops the body of Riko with 4 limbs attached and receives the money and a bonus, as they didn't expect their plan to move this smoothly. Toji asks his partner he didn't murder Kuroi. His partner explains that he wanted her to be successfully rescued because it would wear Satoru down if he succeeded rather than failed. Toji asks his partner to take him for lunch, but he says that Toji would never pay for men. He says he only wants to discuss things if it's work-related or they're in hell. As Toji is having a walk, he runs into a high and bloodlusted Satoru. Satoru reveals that during their first fight, he switched to focusing on reverse curse technique to survive his attacks and clashing the 2 negative energy, which is cursed energy, to make positive energy, which is regeneration. Toji launches towards Satoru, but Satoru dodges and uses curse technique reversal red, which sent him flying back. Toji checks if any of his bones are broken, but it turns out none of them are, and he proceeded to attack Satoru again, but Satoru dodges every attack. Satoru asks for forgiveness to Riko, saying that he isn't fighting for her, but because the world is so beautiful. Satoru uses Hollow Purple to fatally wound Toji before Toji dies. Satoru asks him if he has any last words, but Toji says no until he remembers and tells him his kid will be sold to the Zenin clan. Toji dies on the spot. Overall, the episode is a masterpiece, and I can't wait for future episodes.